Good morning, everybody. Just getting up and around. I got my hair cut yesterday, but I'm not going to show y'all because I have bedhead really, really bad, and it's like standing on end. So, when you have, my hair used to be a lot thicker, but it's still thick, and when you have thick, wavy hair, yeah, bedhead is really kind of scary. Just noticing there's more of those tent worms up in those trees there. Anyway, this was supposed to be a weekend down in Casey, but the other day I noticed some bugs flying up out from under a bush, and I told Scott, I said, I think that's not a good sign, and he caught one of them, and it was a termite. So we contacted his sister, and she said call somebody. So we called a pest control company, and it turns out there is termite infestation on this little cottage. So we are staying up here because we have to move all of the stuff that's around the perimeter in the basement so they can, drill holes and put the stuff in to kill the termites. And so we got to do that this weekend, and it's looking like it's going to rain all day, so we'll be moving stuff out from under the porch here. There's some old garage doors. They all have to come out of there. I'm not sure how we're going to manage that, but Scott says, piece of cake, no problem. But it won't be pleasant in the rain. So, I'm not going to get to see my kid this week, but he's been calling me almost every day. Oh, here comes Howie. Because Greg, our son, is an only child, and everybody says, oh, you should have had more, but some people do better with a single child, and some people do better with 8 to 15 children, and the focus shouldn't be on the quantity. It should be on the quality of the kids. And if you can handle 8 to 15 kids, I say go for it. But if you're like me, and I get so overwhelmed when there's more than, like if I'm in like 2 or 3 clubs and both become real active at once, I get overwhelmed. And I think that's the introvert side of me. It's like, whoa, gotta back up. So that's me with kids. That's why we have one. But back to Greg. Everybody says only children are selfish, self-absorbed. They don't know how to care for other people. And that is just a bunch of bull crap. I'm sorry, you guys. My son will give the shirt off his back. If he has extra food, he gives it to friends. If he knows a friend's in need, like a friend from the Navy was talking about how she hadn't eaten in like 3 days, and she's like in Illinois, and he said, hey, give me your address, and he ordered pizza from Pizza Hut and had it delivered to her house. So you can't tell me only children are self-centered and self-absorbed. Anyway, he's been setting the crew up for success by going in slightly early, switching out batteries and forklifts at the warehouse, and then have them come in and say, I don't want to use that one. It's got that wonky seat, or it's got, there's something wrong with that particular fork truck that they don't like to use. But Greg's already set them up with a fresh battery where they can run for a good period of time and get those trucks filled faster. And so he's just was really kind of fed up with that, because he was trying to be nice and set them up for success, and then they're being all picky about stuff, which I think is ridiculous. You're there to use equipment. It doesn't matter which one or whatever. As long as you've got a fork truck and you can go to work right away, that should be well received in my book. But anyway, he's just was aggravated. He said he thought he was doing them a good deed, and they didn't appreciate it. So, and that does bother him. when he's gone the extra mile and it's kind of thrown back in his face. Really irritating. Alright, I'll probably add to this throughout the day and we'll get Scott involved. So this video will be for the whole day for today. So we'll share what we're doing and stuff throughout the day. Talk to you guys later. Time for another cup of coffee and maybe wet my hair down so I don't look like, I don't know, cray. I'm here with my little assistant, Tippy. Hey Tippy, you gonna help me? He's like, no, I think I'll go lay down somewhere. Well, we're at the cottage here, and yesterday I got these peppers. They're huge. Walmart had them 52 cents a piece, and when I can get them that cheap, I buy like a half a dozen of them, and what I'll do is I'm going to chop them all up into like little diced pieces, and then I'll measure out a half a cup and put it in some saran wrap, and then I'll just put them all, once I get them wrapped in saran wrap, I'll put them into a big gallon-sized freezer bag and put them in the freezer. And so anytime I make something that requires chopped or diced peppers, I can just pull a little saran wrap half cup of peppers out and put them in the recipe. My grandmother taught me this long time ago, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back when I'm done and they're in the bag. Okay guys, there's enough peppers in here for 13 recipes, plus I have enough left in the bowl for what I need to do today. I'm gonna make up some rigatoni, and half of the hamburger mixture I'm gonna put with the remaining sauce. I'm going to use half the sauce in this jar for the rigatoni for today, and then the rest will go in for spaghetti at a later date that I'm going to stick in the freezer once it's cool. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll be back with some more. I've got some interesting things I found at Home Depot last night, and Scott's already out working on the getting the basement emptied for the pest people. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, so I've got some rigatoni fixed up. I've got dirty dishes everywhere, don't look at those. But the rigatoni, I used only a little less than a cup of noodles, and then the rest of the like filler type thing, instead of doing all noodles, there's 2 small or medium-sized zucchini chopped up that I cooked a little bit in olive oil, and I used those to replace some of the pasta, because packaged pasta causes both mine and Scott's blood sugars to go way too high. So I'm slowly getting us away from the boxed pastas just by substituting vegetables for the pastas. And then there's the spaghetti sauce that I'm going to, once it's cool, I'll put it in the freezer, and what I'll do is I'll buy a spaghetti squash and bake it and have it with this sauce later in the week. So I just thought I would share some of our ways of stretching $1. He is downstairs cutting the shower in half so we can get it out of there. That plastic shower that was in the corner, we've got to move it because there's termites behind it. So he's been cutting off water and adding caps on the pipes, and now I can hear him down there with a sawzall trying to get that plastic shower cut in half so we can get it out of there. And I think it'll really make the cellar look different. We'll go down there in just a minute. Let me get this in the oven. Okay, let's go see what he's doing. Ugh. Oh, it's hot. Hot. Well, it looks like he got part of it out. Whew. Probably lose you guys in entering the cellar. Give it a chance to whew. Man, it's in there good, isn't it? Did he glue it to the wall?
I'm not sure. It's in there time.
Well,
Might just be my friction.
Maybe. So there's Scott, all sweaty. He's been down here working away, and I've been upstairs working away. He's capped some pipes off.
Yeah, and this one's removable. If you need to configure it for a different washer, you can pull that one off.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is glued. None of this stuff was glued.
Oh, Lord.
It all just slipped together.
Oh, well. So, that's what he's been doing. And we got to move, I think we got to move everything off this shelf over here. Or just that.
All those knickknacks and stuff so I don't get broke.
Alright, I'll move the knickknacks after lunch.
Knickknacks, paddywhack.
Give the frog a loan.
That's right.
Sorry.
Old joke.
Old joke. What about all those bottles? Can they just stay there, or do they need to move too?
I guess they can stay there.
We just got to move the precious knickknacks.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a knick-knack, paddywhack.
Alright, well, I guess I'll let him get back. He's got a jigsaw and a sawzall.
Will I reach?
Nope. Alright. Check with you later, guys. Okay, rigatoni's ready.
Okie dokie.
And Scott got the shower out from downstairs, and the wooden base had termite activity all over it, and he said some nuts and stuff fell out of the wooden base. I'll show you what we're talking about after we eat. We're hungry.
There's a bunch of leaves and stuff up in there. Some have nests up in there.
Chipmunk, squirrel, mouse, something. So I guess it's good. I saw those termites swarming up out of the bush the other day.
It's the wrong time of year for them to swarm. That's what the pest control guy said.
Yeah, he learned his lesson, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he busted open a exploratory tube and it's full of swarm. Oh well.
Oh well, let's eat.
It's the wrong time of year.
But Linda McAllister heard that.
Well, the bolt.
Oh, it snapped off and stuck in.
Stuck inside the socket.
So we've been pulling the old garage doors out from under here so those guys can get in here and treat for the termites.
And I've been warned not to get on a snake.
Yes, his mom warned him, don't get on a snake.
And I wish I had a dime for every time I've heard that in my life. That was held on with a nail. I'll need a crowbar for that.
Oh goodness.
Trying to get the steel off of this. These are good heavy timbers. I think I'd like to keep them.
Alright.
Heavy stuff up there, but I don't know if I could ever get it out.
I don't think so, because the guy, when he redid the wiring, he's got it all blocked in, and plus you got the side of the porch. You'd have to cut it right where it is.
Yeah.
To
or
length.
Drop the supports.
What supports?
These. Well,
it wouldn't come out. Yeah, you got to be able to come this way. Oh boy. It might just live right there.
What's the nice timber?
Yeah. So I'm going to show them what we dragged out. I'm taking a rest because I helped him move these doors, and I dragged 3 of them down by myself while he was working on that. It's almost easier just to drag them than to have 2 people carry, because you have to rely on the speed of the other person. So we brought those 4 out together, and I dragged these 3 down. And there's the old shower. Oh my goodness, you guys, look right there. A beautiful black butterfly. Oh, he's so pretty. Looks like a bird got his wing a little bit. That is so pretty. Life's all about the little things, you guys. Be more aware of your surroundings, and you see things like this. That's amazing. Alright, I don't know if the lens is fogged up or not. But you can see that's the base Uncle Jesse had put down for this shower, and you can see all the termite activity. Ugh, something just fell on me. Creeped me out, man. So Scott had to cut the shower all in pieces to get it out. So that's done. I was going to show you. Anybody know anything about painting fuel oil tanks? What kind of paint I need to get and things? Because see, you can see that it's rusting, and there's Uncle Jesse painted it with something silver, but is there a special paint that's for fuel oil tanks? Let me know if you guys know about it. And this is a fig tree, and it's got figs on it. You can see there's one. Scott said he picked some that were ready. Let's see. See if I can find any. The birds beat us to them most of the time. Oh, see, there's a one that's got bees on it that they're enjoying it. Oh, there's one right there. Has it got bees on it? Ooh, it's a fig. The big fig Newton. Remember that? Alright, guys. I guess I better get back to helping Scott. It's not fair that I'm just like goofing off. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. Well, as you can see, it's day 13. I didn't get my Veda uploaded yesterday. I've got my shadows with me. Got to rewash that because it's been hanging there too long. I got the boys with me. And I'm going to try to get some of the knickknacks and bric-a-brac moved away from the walls and out from under the house here at the cottage. So we'll be ready for the termite folks Tuesday. Set my ginger ale down there. So, as you know, we made our dump run yesterday. Scott's got clothes in the washer because he went ahead and stripped down here and threw them straight into the wash because they were disgusting from being under the house. So, he's stirring. He's up there moving about a bit. But, ew, his shoes are really gross. But the shower that was in the corner is gone now. It makes it feel less foreboding in here. Oh, more shadows. Daddy's moving upstairs, isn't he, Tippy? So, I'm thinking I need to get all this stuff moved. And all the figurines from over there. So I guess I'm not sure how I'm going to do this because I don't have any boxes here. Might need to pick up my prescriptions and ask at Publix if they have any empty boxes. Or I could stack stuff on the table for now. Alright, I'm going to think on this. We'll be back later. I stopped downstairs because we got to go get some boxes and newspaper stuff, but I thought I would share. We're trying our very first Kiss Me melon. See? Kiss Melons. KissMelons.com. They're kind of pale compared to a cantaloupe, but we'll see how they taste and we'll let you know later. Alright, I thought I'd come back on. How do you do your melons? How do you cut them? What I do is cut it in half, scoop out the seeds, and then I'll take and I'll cut a slice, and then I just peel it from this side around, and then I dice this up into my bowl like that. And then cut another slice off the half. Peel it from the opposite side. around. Dice it into pieces. Just thought I'd ask. Gotta rinse my hands before I grab the camera. That would be bad. Okay, we're out in the middle of nowhere, guys. We just looked at a 1 acre lot. We both like it, but it is way out.
South Carolina 80s for 3/4 of a mile.
All right, I gotta go.
We're heading to Pumpkin Town.
Pumpkin Town, here we come. Okay, we're in Pumpkin Town. And thankfully they're open.
Continue on South Carolina 11 South for a
Oh,
half
shut
mile.
up.
Pumpkin Town.
I'm sick of her. I want her to shut up.
All right, we're gonna make a pit stop. This hummingbird is just sitting here.
You were just trying to rest, and they wouldn't leave you alone, would they?
We're sitting at the Pumpkin Town Opry building having some ice cream, and this hummingbird's just sitting there. Isn't that amazing? They've got these feeders here. It's really something. There's one on the back side right there. Oh, there he is, sitting down again. Oh, there's another one. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Oh my goodness, they're all over. I just thought I'd share that little guy with you guys. All right, bye. We just found this sweet little water garden alongside where we were eating ice cream, and Scott pointed out this 5-line skink. Look how blue his tail is.
I see you, Mr. Bumblebee.
Scarfing him a meal too on the hummingbird
Getting
feeders.
a free meal there on the hummingbird feeder.
He's like, stop it. He's like, I'm not going to be bothered. This is good. This garden is just so cute. I love the stone around it. Oh, and look at this, how this hosta's blooming. Look at the bloom on this hosta. Isn't that pretty?
Please excuse the sarcasm.
Look, they used to have a crepe myrtle. It looks like it died and it's coming back.
The crepe murder.
Yeah. This place is pretty cool looking. That looks like their kitchen where they bake. That keeps it from getting the store all hot. Alright, I think we're gonna check out this antique store real quick before we get back on the road. But we're having a goof off day, I think. That is pretty cool too.
I think we needed it.
Yep.
They threw it out.
Yeah, here we go. We're down in the garage. And yes, Linda, we went thrifting. And Scott found a real good deal. This coffee table. He's got to do some repairs. And it's a drop leaf.
Yeah, the top needs to be refinished. There's one cigarette burn in it, which will add some character.
That just seems to be binding a
Got
little.
one
Nick
ding
there.
in it there, and there's a leg that's broken.
Uh-oh.
But it had a shoddy repair done on it. But the way this apron and these legs are made, they all attach to this top. And since this is solid wood, it allows it to move with seasonal changes in humidity. So all of this can come apart. It's nothing I can't repair. I can repair the broken leg, refinish the top and the leaves, and put this back together, and it'll be a beautiful table. And since it's no particle board in, it's solid wood. I mean, You can't walk away from that for $6.
Yep, that was $5.79. So that was the bargain that Scott found. I'll share the others when we get back up to the house, but
It's got all brass hardware on it too. It was an expensive piece of furniture when somebody bought it new. I bet that was in Grandma's estate and got tossed.
could be. Could be. All right, I'll go back up to the house and share the stuff that I found. Oh, there's one thing Scott found too, but we'll share that in a minute.
Oh, that's great.
Before I go back in, we gotta stalk Scott. He's doing something in here. We found a new pump on eBay, and I ordered it, what, Thursday or Friday?
Thursday, yeah.
And it came Saturday. So he's gonna put that in the old washer. That washer was Uncle Jesse and Aunt Marietta's that we've been using. And then this is the one he got at the thrift store that we've been using while we've been waiting on the pump.
So this pump was like $24 plus about, what, $7 to ship the thing?
It was free shipping.
Oh, free shipping. So. And I bought this online. If you buy this pump direct from Whirlpool, it's almost $60. So, and this is an easy fix. This washer is real easy to take apart. So there's no point in not fixing this as little as it costs.
Yeah. And I moved all the bric-a-brac that was up there onto the table, but tomorrow I'm going to do my best to get all the decorative pieces taken upstairs and cleaned, and I'm going to put them on top of all those, what are those called? Cornices.
Yeah.
In the living room.
And the shower is gone.
Yeah, I showed that to him earlier when I
Cut it
came
apart.
down. Went to the dump.
And I went all up in the crawl space and pulled out all the scrap wood and bits and pieces of wood. Anything that could attract a termite has been pulled out of there.
So he's been all around up in there.
I used my vintage flashlight.
Woohoo!
Ooh, it's dirty. I'm going to have to clean it up now.
So that's what we've been doing. You see, there's all this stuff over here. Do I need to do something about all this too? Or can they work around
I think
that?
they can work around that.
Good. Whew.
Not with about half of that, but I think it's worth holding on to.
Well, it's not ours to
It's not
do.
mine to toss.
So, your mom said she would like the milk glass, so I'll box that up to take down to her. But all this stuff, like the birds and all that stuff, I'm not so worried about the canning jars, even though they're vintage canning jars. I think I can get them toward the middle of the table and they'll be all right. But all the little decorative birds and stuff, I don't want those to get broken.
They're too pretty.
And these glasses, I'm going to take those glasses upstairs because I just think they're pretty. I already broke one of those accidentally. So, do you need help doing that? Tipping it? All right, I'm going to go upstairs. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hey, guys. It's just me again. I'm moving some things out of our way. I changed the light bulb in my lamp here on the table. It had one of these in it, and it would get really, really hot when I'm sitting here crafting. So we were at Home Depot, and I found these here. They're EcoSmart 60-watt replacements, and they're an LED lamp, and it's daylight, and it makes, I think, a world of difference. I think this light's more like daylight. So I got that, and also at Home Depot, I got some Oops paint, the paint that was mismixed. And this is one of those bare color samples like Melissa at 70 Acre Studio was talking about. But I just got it out of the Oops. And the reason I did that, I only had to pay 50 cents for it. And this is kind of a, I don't know if it's going to show on camera or not, but it's kind of a light peach. So I got that one. And then I got this pink, also for 50 cents. This one's not. This one doesn't feel as full as this one. This is a full one. This feels like they spilled some. Or somebody brought it back and said they didn't like it or something. This one is kind of a beige. 50 cents. And then this is a brown for 50 cents. So always check the oops paint. I also got some Bare Premium Solid Color Waterproofing Stain and Sealer for 50 cents in that brown. Scott said, you can use it on wood. So I said, yep, I can. So we got that. And then y'all saw the coffee table we got today. We also picked up a few other things at the Goodwill. I got this old calendar from 2016, I think. It's a desk calendar, and it's got all these fun cats on it. And I thought how cool it would be to do a little journal with it, and where the calendar piece is, like on this side of it, go ahead and paint that out with gesso and do some art on it, and maybe even paint around the cat and make this maybe a cat quote book art journal. And then I got, that was $1.79, and then I got this magazine on perennials, and it was $1, I think. And then we stopped at another Goodwill, and I got this huge ball of, I don't know what you'd call this, but it's looks like it's crocheted or knitted or something, ribbon. But I thought it was real colorful and fun, and that was 99 cents. And I got these little blocks for $1.25, and I think I might do the, like, pick a stick or pick a card. I might do the blocks like Amy Eljon did. These were $1.25. There's 9 blocks in there. And then Scott's deal, he got this here, the Machinery's Handbook, 12th edition. He got it for $2, right?
Yeah.
And he said it's normally like a $50 book. So that was a real bargain. So that was our bargain shopping. And we really liked that lot of land that we went and found in the mountains. We'll have to discuss it some more. But anyway, that's about all. Oh, and I got my flu shot at Publix because they said, do you want to get your flu shot today? Tippy's pushing the tripod. So they said, if you get your flu shot today, we'll give you a $10 gift card. So basically, my insurance pays for the shot, and they give me $10 gift card. So I said, okay, no problem. So I got my flu shot today. Tippy?
Amazon has one for $32 used.
This book is $32 used on Amazon.
Yeah.
Scott just looked it up. Tippy, do you want to say hi? Say hi, everybody. I've been hunting while they were in shopping. Okay, that was all he wanted to do. All right, guys, let you go. And this is going to be the end of this vlog, and I'm going to have this done up. And you'll notice that it was both Saturday and Sunday, so it's a 2-day Veda. All right, bye, guys.